Program complete. Enter when ready.
Right, welcome back to another Retrek review. But this week we're going to do something a little different. Something we did over 3 months ago. Yet again, we're going to ask Caleb what he thought of the entire first season of Star Trek The Original Series.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to dish out the awards for the entire season.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do. So let's jump right into it.
Caleb. 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 Caleb.
So Caleb, before we ask specifically the awards, let's refresh your memory, even though you probably don't need it, but we'll just do it for the audience's sake.
I could use it.
Okay. So we watched Where No Man Has Gone Before, Gary Mitchell, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
The Man Trap with the Salt Monster.
Yep.
The
Right.
Naked Time with Shirtless Sulu. Yep.
Oh my.
And I have a
Yeah, that's the good one.
The Balance of Terror with taking on the Romulans. What Are Little Girls Made Of with Ruck and the Androids.
Mm-hmm.
The Galileo 7 with
Yeah,
the
Stone Giants.
Yeah, yeah. And then we did a double with the Menagerie Part 1 and 2 and the Squire of Gothos.
Yeah.
So Pike in a
Menagerie.
wheelchair, and I almost had him.
Yeah.
I had him.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
It was a big episode. Arena with the Gorn.
Mm-hmm.
Space Seed with Khan. The Devil in the Dark with the Horda.
Yeah, huh? Carpet Monster.
Errand of Mercy with the Klingons. The City
Those
on the
Chinese
Edge. I don't know what you're referring to. The City on the Edge of
Forever
with Edith Keeler.
Yes.
And our most recent episode, Operation Annihilate with
Annihilate. Yeah.
So, with all of those episodes in mind,
Mm-hmm.
now I'm going to ask you the questions that you love
good.
so much.
Love them.
So, with all those episodes in mind, who gets the Erica Ortegas Award for being most unlikable?
It's got to be that alien kid that's pretending to be the human. What's his name?
Oh, Trelane.
Yeah, Trelane. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, Trelane. Yes.
Yeah. I think out of all of like the characters, he's my least favorite villain.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like the Romulans, I like the Klingons, I liked, but as far as like he's a pretty major part of that episode, and he gets kind of old. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Totally makes sense.
I don't like him very much.
Childish, and no one wants to be.
I never want to see him
him
ever again.
Very good. So, who gets the Elizabeth Cutler Award for being most forgettable?
It's got to be the history art major that goes with Khan.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Exactly.
MacGruber, but
Exactly.
MacGyvers.
MacGyvers, yes.
Yeah. I think Marla MacGyvers is her name, but yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Gotta say, I thought you were going to say Sam Kirk again.
No, that's too easy. She's the weakest character.
Well, can't disagree.
Most forgettable. And not just because like that episode, like she's really bad in that episode, but also like what's her role on the ship to begin with? You know? It's like in the future where it's all science and she's like a painter and she's like infatuated with like history.
Yeah.
And specifically like bad people in history.
Right.
Like that's weird.
And also the thing that we talked about in the episode, which was like she seemed actually annoyed that she had something to do.
Yeah, right. When he like they called her and she's like, oh. It's like you're on a military ship. you know.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Okay, who gets the Trip Tucker Award for being the MVP?
It's got to be Scotty.
Ooh. Okay.
Keeps the ship running. He fixed a ton of things that kept him alive. He
Yeah.
got the Galileo working. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Scotty.
Is there like one defining moment that you like the most, or you just like everything he does?
I specifically like in the episode of Galileo 7 where everybody's kind of arguing with Spock,
Mm.
and Scotty kind of just looks up and he's like, well, I'm going to keep working on the ship because
Yeah.
like we can all stand here and argue, or we could just fix the shuttle pod, one or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other.
yeah.
Plus, he's the main engineer, so he's safe. He's not getting left on the planet.
That's true. He'll
So he's like,
figure
I'm
out
not getting.
something. He'll
Yeah,
strap himself to a shuttle nacelle and launch himself into the
he
orbit.
just holds his breath.
Yeah. Yeah. What gets the Shran Award for the best action sequence?
It's between like Kirk and Khan fighting in the
Okay.
engine room,
Yeah.
or Kirk like the whole episode fighting the Gorn.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think those are like the two major action set pieces. I don't know. I'll probably go with the Gorn because that's the whole episode is kind of like a battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Khan is kind of at the end of the episode. They kind of fight a little bit. And Khan's supposed to be like a superhuman, and he doesn't really
Like
do anything.
Sure. Yeah, it's a good one. It's good.
That's a good episode. I think it's probably like, yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic, and it's kind of like an instant like favorite of the season,
Sure. Okay.
Oh, I heard everything you said, Captain.
Oh. What gets the NX award for some sweet ship stuff for the entire season?
It's a toss up between the transporter room or the bridge. Those are the two like classically known things of the ship. And they're both like very cool and special in their own way.
Yeah.
I feel like the bridge is like the easy answer
Okay.
because it's a pretty sweet bridge, honestly. Like it's kind of what defined like all Star Trek things moving forward with
Right.
the circular,
Yeah.
But I really like the transporter room, and it gets used a lot.
Yeah.
It's used a lot.
It certainly
There's
does.
a lot of episodes where like just one person kind of walks in and like beats up the guy that's in control of the thing, and they just walk over and just they take the lever and just go and transport, and then they just walk on.
Yeah.
So you get to see like the panel a lot, and you get to see like the actual like platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go with the transporter room.
Okay. Is there any specific episode that you think about when you say transport room?
No, I mean probably just the classic like everybody beaming back on board at the end of the episode is what I picture. I can't tell you like exactly what episode.
Okay, but like basically a classic beam up of everybody returning.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I enjoy that. I like it like as like a filming standpoint too, where it's like everybody's like kind of like frozen.
Yeah.
Standing really still. And then they're like, oh wow, that was close.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that.
What gets the Porthos Award for being the cheesiest thing for all episodes?
It's definitely something Spock did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that episode where they like we're talking about where like they have like this guy Spock with a beanie.
Oh, okay.
And Kirk's like hiding from the guards, and he's like
Yeah.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I think specifically, I think of scenes like where Spock is, where he's yelling like pain, anguish.
Oh no.
Down
Yes.
in the tomb of the lost. Around the corner you'll find. That's a
The
little
vault of tomorrow.
the
Yeah.
vault of what was and what is and whatever for will be. The cries of the lost children. Like, I think that's probably the
Is
cheesiest
that's
thing.
it? All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't think that's
It's a
what got it
little
in that episode, right? I think it was
no.
him. I think it was the piece he was holding who got the cheesiest thing for that episode.
Oh, the big chunk. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but no, it's
Yeah.
good.
Well,
It's good
in
though.
retrospect, that's kind of like the cheesiest thing that like happens where it's like very over
Yeah,
dramatic,
but like looking at it all, like
Yeah.
him just being like, oh, like Weepy's voice. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. The other one I really like too is also Spock, where he's like, I am in control.
Oh.
I'm in control. And he like slumps over the desk.
Yeah.
Pretty good
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
too.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, like surprisingly, that's kind of the thing, is surprisingly like the cheesiest thing in the whole season is not like the Gorn mask.
No, them trying to make Spock over dramatic because he can't have emotions is definitely cheesy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think we'll go with the Horta one because
Yeah, my
that's
my
gonna.
close second, my close second would be like after a dramatic episode where it ends with some joke on the bridge about at Spock's expense.
Yeah, definitely like the one after Sam Kirk and his wife
Yeah,
die. Yeah,
like it would be it's like if the episode of like this Strange New Worlds where like the Pike finds out that his friend is like sacrificing children to keep like the planet,
right. Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like, and they all get back on bridge, and they're like, "Hey Spock, isn't that it's not a human emotion to be like confused by this?" And it's like, "No, Captain." Be like, "Didn't you just?" Okay,
yeah.
well, that's fine.
No worries.
Everybody laughs. Everybody laughs. Oh, all right, WAP one. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. But we're gonna follow it up with the Enterprise Award for what is the best scene of the season.
Of the season. Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
You got Superman, Gary Mitchell. You got yeah, you got Sulu with the oh yeah. A lot of good ones.
When Kirk rolls the boulder on the Gorn, and he's
Oh.
all like happy, and he's like, "All right, oh yeah," and he gets down there, and the Gorn's like, "Oh, oh, oh, my head," and Kirk's like,
And he just kind of like books it, yeah.
"Gotta get away." If a boulder didn't kill him,
And then
I had no choice.
immediately fall into a small kid's net.
Yeah.
So it's around my ankles. I don't know how to get out of this.
How does my feet work again? Oh, adrenaline. And then the Gorn comes over and he's like, and Kirk's like,
Yeah.
and the Gorn's like, oh,
Yeah.
too quick,
Too fast.
too quick, too fast for lizard men. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I really like the Gorn.
You like the Gorn
episode.
stuff? Yeah, that's all right. It's okay.
I just like his realization when he gets to the bottom of the hill and he's like, "I did it." And the Gorn's
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, so heavy." And then of course, like your short that you put out of us talking about that scene in the Gorn
Yeah.
was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
This is a two-way communicator. This is not a
Yeah.
place to record your thoughts, Captain.
Oh my
I've heard
God.
everything. I've heard everything you've said. I've heard everything. I've heard it all, Captain. I'm sick of hearing about your beautiful yeoman.
I want to eat your yeoman. I tell you.
Who's that?
Who's there? Yeah, when he's right.
Who's talking to me? What is this? This is a communicator.
Yeah.
You have one and I have one.
I put everything you've said.
Who the heck did you think you were talking?
We do not think you are worthy.
Put him with a female. It's always so funny too in like old shows, like when they're like, "Oh, they're like so different than us.
And yeah,
Their form is inconceivable compared to our alien bodies." Like, oh, what's different? Like, oh, he's got pointy ears.
oh, his
Oh.
head's big.
Oh, that was even in like Enterprise specifically. They're like, you guys aren't gonna blend in here. They're gonna know. And like you walk in and it's like they're all humans except for like one has like a ridge here.
Yeah,
Like they all have the same
yeah.
like proportion, like head, shoulders, arms.
Yeah. That is the one thing that is like bad and good about Star Trek is like Star Trek is very samey,
Mhm.
but they do go forth and explain that, um but when you look at like Star Wars, like everything is
Well, yeah, they're aliens.
right.
I think that's why in like Strange New Worlds, I really liked that that alien dude. Remember on the ship? He
Oh,
has that.
Buckley.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like for a Star Trek creature, he was like
Yeah.
very different. I was like,
Yeah.
this guy's cool.
Yeah.
My name Buckley. My name Buckley.
I hate that name.
In my language, that is terrible, terrible words.
Well,
Yeah.
that will bring an end to what Caleb thought of season 1,
Yeah.
Star Trek: The Original Series.
Bring on season 2.
Yeah,
And I hear season 3 is very good.
excellent. Very
I
excellent.
hear that's the fan favorite.
That is the
Intriguing.
fan favorite. Yeah, we're definitely not watching only like
3 episodes.
7 episodes of 20 something. That's okay.
Well, thank God. That's right.
Yeah.
We got 8 movies to watch. So
That's right. 79 movies to watch. It'll never end.
The Battle of Con 2, Electric Boogaloo.
So that will conclude it. And in a couple weeks, we will get into season 2. And you can look forward to this again when we conclude season 2
Yeah, in another 4 months.
in another 7 years. Yeah.
Woo!
Somehow season 2 has 179 episodes.
Oh,
No.
but we're only covering 160. How many episodes like of Star Trek altogether are there?
Like literally everything, counting the movies and counting every episode. I think across the board, with the exception of like maybe a couple things that might fall through the cracks.
Yeah,
There are 900 episodes. There are 900 individual things to watch.
nice.
But that's counting like literally
Enterprise and everything.
Enterprise, Discovery, Strange New Worlds, Lower Decks, Prodigy, Picard. It's counting at literally everything.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So don't look for an episode next week. We are on hiatus, but when we come back, we'll start season 2 with the Muck Time, and we'll get into that. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Share with all your friends and families and Trek enthusiasts. Subscribe and ring that bell for notifications so you don't miss an episode. This one or the RPG or anything else on the channel. As always, you can go over to Caleb's channel. And this time, we're not asking for subscribes. We're not asking for likes.
We want you to turn my videos on playlist and let them run till the sun comes up. That's your goal. Twice. Every day of the week.
That's your goal. That is your goal. Start, I think, what's your first video? Is it 2 times?
Oh, as far as like, yeah. Probably nerd hole stuff, yeah.
So 2 times all the way to
the 3
basement
times.
game room part 1 right now as it stands.
Yeah.
2 times basement game room part 1. Start it.
All right. So trek on over to that subscribe button. Also, you can trek over to the Trek like button. You can keep on trekking, and computer trek out. End trek.
And the Retrek review. See you guys.
That's another Retrek review for you and you.